Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our agent training. I hope everybody's having a great day so far. I'm Erin, and today we're going to be covering Craigslist and using the Craigslist poster as another avenue to help make your listing stand out. So that will be our topic today. A couple of things I just wanted to let you know. If you have not done so already, please follow our Facebook page. So we've actually been posting some really cool kind of did you knows, and then also giving you some ideas of some of the great features that we have available to you that you might not know we have available. And then also we do a little video too on our Facebook page as to what our trainings are going to be about each week. So if you have not done so already, follow us on Facebook. It's just a good way to stay in the loop with everything and kind of keep up to date with what we're offering and kind of keep you in the loop with everything. So if you have not done so already, follow us on Facebook. And let's see, so some new things that we have available to you. Under the Get Help section, you'll go to Strategies. So you'll see here in the right-hand corner, you have the little book icon, and you have Strategies. Here we have a little Getting Started checklist, and then also we have some little videos here that you can use if you're newer in the system and kind of need some help getting going. These little videos here are going to be really helpful for you, just really kind of giving you an idea of exactly what you should be setting up each time you're getting your properties going, or if you're trying to get your IDX set up on your personal website. This will give you a little snippet and a little helpful guidance on getting those things set up. So if you have questions about the videos or about the checklist, let us know. I can answer that after training's over and we can discuss further. But it's really been helpful for a lot of newer agents in the system, really just getting their account set up and initially going. So if you have questions about that, let me know. I'd love to answer any questions. Also, if you are using our IDX or are interested in using the IDX, be sure to go to the MLS poll setup and the IDX setup to get those going. If for any reason you do not see your MLS listed there, just let us know and we can reach out to your MLS and see what we need to do about getting the feeds. But from here, you're able to set that up, get that going, and have that available to you. So it's another avenue that you can add on to your personal websites for consumers to be able to search for properties and use that on your personal website. So something that is a little bit newer, but it's something that's been really helpful for a lot of agents using our system. So just wanted to make sure that everybody knows that that is available to you. And again, you can do your MLS poll setup and select your MLS to have your properties listed in. And you can do that through the gear icon and go to MLS poll setup. And then you have the IDX setup as well. If you're looking to add the property search onto your personal page, you can create those here via the IDX setup. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into our topic today. We're going to focus on Craigslist and how you can use Craigslist as a good way to advertise your properties, your open houses, use it as a way to really get more exposure for your listings. A lot of people do go to Craigslist and search for properties, so I'm going to show you step by step on how to create the Craigslist posting and get it onto your Craigslist account. So under the Property tab, if you hover over the Property tab, the third option is going to be the CL poster. What I want to show you first is under the Property section in your list of properties, you have to make sure that your listings are active in order to post to Craigslist. So if you're going to the Craigslist poster and not seeing your listing there, just double check that it is an active status on Agent Marketing, because if it's not inactive, or if it's not an active listing, or if it's blocked or at sold status, you're not allowed to post. It does have to be an active listing. So you'll see here I'll only have 2 properties because this one is not active right now. So going to the Craigslist poster, again, that's going to be under the Property tab, and then clicking on CL poster, which is Craigslist poster. So here you'll see that we have these 2 listings here. These are my active listings in the system. Now in order to post and manage Craigslist postings, you must have an Agent Marketing account, or I'm sorry, you must have a Craigslist account in order to have your listings be put onto Craigslist. So you'll see here we've given you an option to sign up here, or if you have a Craigslist account, you can also log in. So you can log in, create an account. If you have to create an account, it's really simple. All you need to do is add in your email address and then create a password. They send you a confirmation. Really simple, really easy to get that going. You'll see here also we have a little alert. Pop-up blockers must be off in order to use the Craigslist posting tool. If you need help with the pop-up blockers, which I know most browsers do have the pop-up blockers, over here in the right-hand corner, you'll see that there's a little question mark icon that's got the little red and then the white question mark. If you click on this little question mark here, it will take you to the Craigslist posting tool and give you step-by-step instructions. But down at the very bottom, you'll see that the pop-up blockers must be turned off, and then it gives you some instructions on how you can turn off the pop-up blockers. So I know the pop-up blockers can kind of be a pain, but that's why we give you instructions and kind of show you how you can turn those off if needed. All right, so the actual Craigslist posting tool itself, all of your active listings will show up here on your Craigslist poster. You'll see that it has a few different options now. You can use the posting tool with just the property URL. You can use it with just the texting information. So obviously it will have a picture and all of that, but it will give you a link to the mobile website or to the website online if they view it online. You can have it to where it's just the texting feature so they can text to get more information. You can have it to where it has only your phone number on there so they can only contact you by phone number in order to get more information. Or you can have it to where all of these are posted, which I preferably like just because then that gets as much exposure as possible. So you can select whichever one you want. You'll see here that it has a little today under here. This just means that I've already created a posting today for this listing. So you can choose to do another listing. This just kind of gives you an idea of when the last time it was you posted this property. So today was the last one I did for this one. So we're going to do 980 California. Let's go ahead and add in that one to Craigslist. I personally like to have all of them because I like to have the URL. I like to have the text code on there to help get me leads. And I like to have my phone number on there just in case they want to call me with any questions. So I'm already logged into my Craigslist account. I went ahead and logged in before we got started here. So I logged in, and now you can hit proceed. So when you hit proceed, two windows will pop up here. One is going to be an agent marketing window. The other is going to be the Craigslist window. So this is where you really get started with your posting tool for agent marketing. So what you can do is you can select all of the different types that you want. If you're working with for sale by owners, you also have an option to do for sale by owner. But in this instance, we're going to do housing offered. Now here it gives you an option to do real estate by owner, or you can do real estate by broker. If you're working with commercial listings, you can add in your commercial listings. If you're doing vacation rentals, you have that as well. So you all have these options for Craigslist. So I'm going to go ahead and do real estate by broker. If you have homes for sale or condos or anything like that, you always want to do real estate by broker or for sale by broker. And then here, this is just kind of some different guidelines that you have to abide by through Craigslist. So you want to make sure that you have these just kind of in the back of your mind. And you will say, I will abide by these guidelines. And then you'll see here, it is very similar to what's over here on agent marketing. So from here, you can choose to put in your contact information. We already have the email in here because we're logged into Craigslist already. So now what you do is you just copy these over here in agent marketing and you put them into Craigslist. So the posting title would go here, specific location, we're going to do Laguna. And also if you're using Google Chrome, you can highlight the area and you can actually drag it into the area you want. You can highlight and then just click and drag it into the area you want. So a little simple kind of a tip that you can use when you're posting to Craigslist. All right, so I'm going to continue to put in these little fields here. So we're going to do 2,000, we'll do 550,000. You can put when the property is available. So we're going to say that this one is going to be available. We'll do July 1st, 2016. And then this home is 4-bedroom, 5-bath. And you can choose to put in your open house dates, which is cool. So if you're going to be having a few open houses, go ahead and put those in so you're able to have those on. your posting tool. So we'll say that there's one the next weekend. Here it gives you the housing type, so you can select which type of home it is. You can select if there's laundry and what type of garage or parking or any type of that. Some homes can come furnished, so you can check that it's furnished, no smoking, and wheelchair accessible. And then also you have an option to show on the map. So what happens is you are going to be able to have a mapping option on the Craigslist poster. So I'm just going to go ahead and transfer this information over here. City is going to be Laguna Beach, and then we'll do California here. And then over here in the agent marketing window, you'll see it says generate an image, and you have an option to create an image. Now this is important because when you're uploading a photo onto Craigslist, you want to have a nice little pretty image. So when you click on create image, it creates a thumbnail image that you can use for the photos. Also, you can click and right-click on all of these images, and then you can use these to save as well. So I'm going to go ahead and save this image here. So we're going to do Save Image As. You just right-click, and then what it will do is name the file type for you and give you that information. So now when we get to that point, we have a photo we can upload onto the photos. And if you don't want to use any of these images and you have them on your computer, you can. We just view this as an option as well to have other images on there. So going back to my little posters here, I'm going to pull back up my 2 tabs that I have. So I have all of my fields filled in here, everything that I want to have populated. I have all of that done, and now I can hit continue. When I hit continue, it takes me into the mapping option. So I really just want to make sure that the map is in the right location. So you can zoom in and just make sure it's exactly where you want it to be on the map. And then you can take this and you can move it around. So say that your property is supposed to be over here, you can change it and move that map around how you need to. For the most part, it's pretty accurate, but sometimes it can be in a different location. So that's why they gave us the option to do so. Now here is where you can add in your images. You can add in up to 24 images, and it says upload best image first, and it will be featured. So when you go to do home search on Craigslist, it allows you to search with thumbnails. So if you have that pretty little thumbnail that we've created as your first image, consumers are more likely to post or to pick your listing to look at on Craigslist. So kind of something to keep in mind. This is going to be your featured image. You can also, again, add in more images if you want to, but I'm just going to keep this pretty short and sweet and add in just a single image here. So now once I've done that, I can click Done with Images. Now once I'm done with images, it pulls up a sample of exactly what my Craigslist posting tool will look like. So it has that cool little image that we've created. It has the mapping options, talks about the open house dates, and here it has all of the different tools that we've chosen. So it has the link to the website, it has the texting feature, it has agent information with the phone number. If there was a description, the description for the property would show up on here, and then it has the agent information, again, listed right there. So once you hit publish, what will happen is Craigslist will send you an email letting you know that the post has been created and that you're verifying it. Once you verify that email and click on the link, the post will then be live. You can always go back and edit the post, edit the location, or even edit the images once it's been posted, but this does give you a little draft so you can see exactly what it looks like. And the good thing is Craigslist recently has changed kind of their settings, so this gives you the best type of post, having an image in there, having the details in here that you need for your property to be very, very nice looking on Craigslist, and also specific to the listing. So this is a good posting tool that you have available that you can use and really just keep it available to you. So once it's published, again, it will go live. So I'm going to exit out of here. I don't want to publish this just because it is a sample listing. And now you'll see that I've posted this one today. So tomorrow when I go back to the section, it will say posted 1 day ago. Really, this just gives you a reminder because, and this is important, so make sure you kind of keep this in mind when you are doing your postings. Be sure that you're not posting a lot or very often, and once you've posted that listing, it's good for 45 days. So you don't need to constantly be posting that same listing every day. And the reason why is because they will consider that ghosting. And I say they as in Craigslist. They'll consider you ghosting post, which means they'll delete them. So you want to make sure that you're only posting once every 45 days or every 30 days. And if you have multiple listings, make sure you're posting one like 1 hour, and then you wait a couple hours and post another one, and then you wait 15 days and maybe post another if you want to redo the listing or something like that. Be sure that you're not posting all of your listings at once, because again, they will consider that ghosting, and they very well could delete your listings that you have posted on Craigslist and block you from posting real estate on Craigslist. So try to just kind of keep that in the back of your mind to make sure you're only posting, every so often, and you're not bombarding with 10 listings or 20 listings at a time, because they may consider that spam or ghosting and delete the post, which I don't want that to happen. So just kind of something to keep in your mind while you're posting to Craigslist and using that as a tool. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up for questions. Are there any questions about Craigslist or any questions in general about agent marketing? Let's see. Can we use the property websites to market new construction? Will be active in our system if it's not a listing. Yes, so that is something that you are able to do. You can actually add properties or create property websites about anything you want. So if you wanted to do a new construction, definitely by all means feel free to create a website about that. I've seen people create websites about their car, trying to get their car sold, so you would most definitely be able to do new construction. Let's see, please, sorry, just trying to read some questions here. Please ask AM to add a quick tab to the webinar. You should be able to see that on your dashboard tab already. Here, before, you'll see that there's a training tab here, and once you click on that, that will actually take you directly to there. It does show up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then after the training, you actually get a little picture icon. So that's where you'll be able to find that. Let's see. Do you have to have a certain number of pictures for it to go active on the system? No, you can actually make it active even without listing or without pictures. So if you want to make it active without pictures, you don't have to. You could even put a little banner on there that says pictures coming soon, or you could put it in the description. So that is an option for you, but you don't have to have a certain amount of listings or anything. Let me see. Kristen, go ahead and give our support hotline number a call. You'll see our hotline number here, or you can even put in a chat, and they'll be able to take a look at your account to see why it's not going active. It could just be that it was already activated at one point, and we have to go about it a different way. Just let support know, and they'll be able to take a look at that for you and find out why your listing's not being activated. Any other questions about Craigslist, about agent marketing in general, anything I can help with? Any questions? Just to keep you in the loop with everything, next week we're going to be focusing on community pages. So we'll focus on community pages and how to add them onto your listings, or onto, your personal websites, and how to even create the community pages. So that will be something that you'll have available to you. And let's see here, other questions. How do we activate as a broker on Craigslist? Well, you would just do real estate by broker. So when you're on the Craigslist poster and you're creating a post here, on this window here through Craigslist, you would do housing offered, and then you'll see real estate by broker. So just be sure that you choose real estate by broker under housing offered, and that will allow you to post to Craigslist and use that as the tool. So just do housing offered and then real estate by broker. Any other questions about Craigslist, about any of the tools via agent marketing? Again, next week we'll be focusing on community pages, so that will definitely be helpful in giving you some information on those community pages and how they can be created. So don't miss out. All right. Well, it looks like that's it for questions. I'll hang on the line for a few more minutes, and if you have any questions, feel free to just type them in the question box, and I'd be more than happy to answer them for you. For everybody else, thank you so much for attending today. I hope you have a great day, a great rest of the week, and we'll see you next Wednesday. Thanks again.